think about it, we get fixated on using the AI technology, and what we've seen many companies and some of our clients, they've just applied the tools or the AI tooling to the same old way of doing business. And what we found through experience, that doesn't work as well. We really have to think about how are we impacting the people. We talked about the personal digital twin with the engineer. We have to think about the process, right? How are we doing it? And then the technology is that AI tooling. I2i is really from idea to impact. What we set out to do was reimagine what it means to create a brand new product or a brand new software. So we said, let's look at the whole process. Let's talk about inception, using AI to help us ideate on new solutions. Then we go into construction. We're using AI to help us build and then to test. And why don't we just keep going with it? Let's move it into the operations, bringing AI right into how we actually deploy into production. And then lastly, why not the same master workflow, monitoring what we put into production? Then we have this big feedback loop and we're constantly learning. So we built and invented i2i. It's our methodology. We pair it, we'll talk more about VLOX. VLOX is our technology that helps enable that, and that's vastly different than what a commercial tool. Commercial tools are great, but they're not optimized for our business. We're a service provider. So we look at it to say, we'll define a brand new, an innovative way of thinking about how to bring AI into the entire process. From the time the light bulb goes off within our clients, all the way out into production.
And to bring that into the delivery teams and how we're adopting and integrating this into the way we work, it's a bit of a callback to the previous, I hate to say waterfall days, but it puts more emphasis when you're working with agentic tools like Claude and Copilot to generate code. More emphasis on the requirements, more emphasis on the design. A lot of work happens up front in the inception phase and validating the models, validating the approach and the design. And then it translates into the construction and the build. And that time frame is much shorter now, right? Because the code generation is so much faster than it ever was. That's not the bottleneck. It's the requirements in the design, and then it's validating things in the end and making sure that it's working. And then obviously with the maintenance and the support as well. But the other thing that we're looking at is building agentic workflows aligned with each of those to make those go as fast as possible. And the differentiator for us in the future is, for clients, is the speed at which we're going to be able to take their idea to impact.
And I'm going to build upon what Jeff said, and that was a great point because he said something really, really important. The bottleneck of old was software development. That problem has now been solved. And if we want to keep really high quality software from being produced, what Jeff said was those requirements, we really need to emphasize that more. And that's where Jeff was talking about the waterfall. We need to bring back and ensure that discipline's up front, because we know, experience has shown us, the better we can spec something out, the agent can build just as fast, and then we can debug it even quicker. So Jeff made some outstanding points. It really is changing our thought process.